Let me ask you something. Imagine you're on a busy street, and a total stranger runs up and makes you an offer that sounds just impossible. That single moment, that one decision you make, is about to show you a powerful glitch in your own mind.
So, you're there, on a bustling street in the middle of the city. Horns are blaring, people are shoving past you, it's loud, it's chaotic. There's this feeling in the air, a little bit on edge, maybe even a little threatening. You're just trying to get where you're going.
And then, boom, out of the chaos, a stranger makes a beeline right for you. Your guard just shoots up, right? It's automatic. Your survival instincts are already screaming before he even opens his mouth.
He shoves his hand out, and in his palm is a gleaming bar of solid gold. He looks you right in the eye and says, "It's yours, for free." Now be honest, what is the very first thought that explodes in your mind? Is it, "Wow, my lucky day?" Or is it that one single flashing red word, scam?
Every day, you make decisions: what to buy, who to trust, what to believe. But here's the real question. Are those decisions really yours? Or are they designed? This channel breaks down the psychology behind everything. I'm Shrest, and this is where we decode the world.
Now, let's flip this whole scene. Let's change the channel. Imagine you walk into a quiet, ridiculously fancy jewelry store. And right there, sitting on a black velvet cushion under a perfect spotlight, is the exact same bar of gold. On that crazy street, your brain screamed danger. But here, it whispers desire. On the street, you felt that gut punch of fear. In the store, you feel awe.
The bar of gold is identical. Same weight, same purity, same value. So, what changed? It wasn't the object, it was the context. And that massive shift in how you see the exact same thing, well, it has a name. It's a powerful, invisible force that's running your life way more than you think. It's a hidden shortcut, an invisible script that's directing your reactions before you even get a chance to think.
In psychology, this is called context bias, and it's a pretty simple but profound idea. The frame around a picture has a massive influence on how you see the picture itself. And this isn't some bug in your system, it's a feature. It's how your brain is wired for speed. This whole field was really blown open by two guys, Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, back in the 70s. They showed that our brains are not rational computers. No way. To survive in a complicated world, we use these mental shortcuts. They call them heuristics. And there's always a trade-off, right? The price for all that incredible speed? Well, sometimes we get things completely and utterly wrong.
So how does your brain write this invisible script? It's usually triggered by three main things. First, your physical environment. That's the chaotic street versus the calm store. Second, your emotional state. Think about it. A one-word text message feels a whole lot more threatening when you're already anxious. And third, social cues. You know, if everyone around you is laughing at a joke, you're probably going to assume it's funny, even if you didn't quite get it. And here's the real kicker. This all happens automatically. It's an invisible script. It's running in the background, directing your life, a lot of the time without your permission. Now, this isn't just some fun psychological fact. Oh no. Once you start to see this script, you'll realize it's setting traps for you everywhere. Traps that can cost you money, wreck your relationships, and just plain mess with your head. Just take a simple bottle of water. From your kitchen tap, it's pretty much free. You buy it from a vending machine, it's a couple bucks. But that same bottle of water in a fancy hotel minibar, suddenly it's $10. The water didn't get better, the context changed. You're not paying for H2O, you're paying for convenience and perceived status. But let's apply this to people, because this is where the stakes get so much higher. Imagine you see a teacher in a classroom in Mumbai, and you just catch a glimpse of them. And in that moment, they are yelling at a student. What's your instant judgment?
In that one frame, in that one context, your brain concludes, tyrant, mean, unfair. But what if later, you saw that same teacher backstage at a school play, gently comforting a student who was crying? The full movie tells a totally different story, doesn't it? We see one frame, and we think we know the whole story. Psychologists have a name for this too, the fundamental attribution error. We blame character when we should be looking at context. And this trap gets supercharged in our digital lives. Picture this, it's Diwali. It's crazy, it's chaotic, and you send a really nice, heartfelt message to a close friend. You see those two blue ticks on WhatsApp, and then nothing. Hours of silence. Just a complete and total vacuum of context. In that void, that digital silence, what story does your brain start to write? They're ignoring me. They're mad at me. when the reality is probably just that they're surrounded by family and fireworks. But seriously, how many friendships have been strained? How much anxiety have we caused ourselves because our brains fill the contextual void with the absolute worst-case scenario?
Okay, but we are not helpless here. We're not just puppets dancing on the strings of context. We can learn to spot this bias. We can learn to rewrite the script. It's not easy, it takes practice, but here are 3 powerful ways to start taking back control.
First, and this is the most important one, the power of the pause. Before you jump to a conclusion, just stop and ask yourself one simple question. What context am I missing here? Second is what I call the frame flip. If you're judging someone in one setting, make a conscious effort to imagine them or even see them in a totally different one. And third, the empathy hack. Make it your default to assume the situation is the problem before you blame a person's character.
Here's how that works in real life. A driver cuts you off in traffic. Your automatic script, your instant reaction is probably, "What a complete jerk," right? That's a character judgment. The empathy hack rewrites that script on the fly to, maybe they're rushing to the hospital. That's a situational guess. Look, this isn't about being naive or letting people walk all over you. It's about choosing a more accurate and frankly less angry version of reality for yourself.
So let's bring this all home. We started with a bar of gold, but the real treasure here is understanding this one simple, powerful truth. The world you experience is not objective reality. It is reality filtered through the lens of context. And your brain will always try to judge the frame, not just the picture inside it.
So if you take away anything from this, let it be this. Your reality is constantly being filtered. And if you let it run on autopilot, that invisible script will cost you. It'll cost you value, it'll cost you trust, it'll cost you truth. But awareness is everything. The moment you see the script, you stop being just an actor reading your lines. You become the editor.
That script is no longer invisible to you. And now, the choice of what to do about it, that choice is yours. So I want to ask you, what's one time you can look back on now and see that context bias completely fooled you? Share that story in the comments. Seriously, reading each other's experiences is how we all get better at spotting these scripts in our own lives.